Hello. Hello, hello, everybody. How's it going? Hello. Just checking on my phone to make sure that things are going well. It looks as though they are. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. You tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's okay. That hair though, oh Jesus. Okay. I'm just making my drink because I'm just, you know, ever so. Yeah? Awesome. Because I'm putting it through OBS for the first time, and so I just want to make sure that it's running smoothly. Yeah. We're getting slowly but surely more professional. So, slowly but surely. No, not too crazy. We're not incredibly professional around these parts. Just slightly. Just slightly. What's really throwing me off is that because I'm doing this through OBS, my screen looks different than, you know what, I'm going to switch to my OBS screen because my, there we go. That will, hold on. Just give me a second, folks. Just give me a second. That's better. There we go. Okay. Because putting it through OBS, when I'm looking at my YouTube screen of my live, I look very, very laggy. It's weird because I'm probably seeing the same timing that you guys see, which is lagged from when I'm actually doing it, if that makes any sense. And so, because you can hear my voice, right? I think my dad's talking about the lag between what he can hear up here versus what's on the screen. I believe that's what he is saying. But yeah, we're figuring it out, folks. We're figuring it out. I got cats all over the place. I got cats. They're everywhere. Cinder, you weren't impressed, huh? My cat left the room while I was doing that. I'm a little bit insulted. Just a little bit insulted. Very good. Yeah, you get an extra shaker dance today because I was in the middle of making my drink, but I was also trying to set up the stream with the whole doing it through OBS instead of just the webcam and the YouTube, and so I was just the tiniest bit behind. Yeah, no warning. Yeah. Well, it's the extra one. It's the pre-show shaker dance, if you will. I'm just gonna cut an extra piece of lemon, just an extra one, because I have 2 cut already, but I need one for me too. So today we are doing a drink to honor Black History Month. Ooh, 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 right in the center of the lemon. I got the straw right in the center of the lemon. I don't know if you could see that, but that made me very happy. Okay, so we're doing a drink in honor of and to celebrate Black History Month. This is a drink by a black bartender who back when we were doing the show on Facebook in December, we did a Kwanzaa beverage. And, sorry. Yeah, Kwanzaa. My brain mixes Kwanzaa and Kiwanis all the time and confuzzles me, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track here. Anyway, we did a beverage for Kwanzaa in December by this bartender. So we're bringing him back. His name was Tom Bullock, and he is known as the first Black bartender, the first African-American bartender to write a cocktail book, which is a pretty cool... Yeah, it's pretty cool, Hushy. Hushy's impressed. Very impressed, cat. Oh, that's good. And sadly enough for Tom, he wrote this book in 1917. Yes, Andrew, exactly. Kiwanis Kwanzaa. He wrote this book in 1917, so it came out just before the Prohibition, which wasn't great timing. So it didn't stay in circulation for very long. However, it did come back, I think, in the 80s or 90s, and is known in the bartending community as being a very prominent bartending cocktail book. And that book is called The Ideal Bartender. It is shockingly not a part of my collection yet, but I need it because, well, I think I've just explained why I need it. This is a drink from that cocktail book, and it's one that some say is very underrated, and some say is a must-make, must-drink one out of the cocktail book. Either way, it's delicious, and it's pretty and sunny and lovely. It's called the Busy Izzy, and I have a funny feeling that the more of these you drink, the harder that will be to say. And we need, for our Busy Izzy, some pineapple juice. Here I have a pineapple mango hybrid juice, but it's still gonna be delicious. It's gonna be perfect. Because you go with what you got, right? We also need some lemon juice, some sherry or brandy, something of that variety. Some rye. Our bottles of rye are big in this house because I have a regular rye drinker in this house. You know who you are. We also have our simple syrup. Don't worry, I also have a full leather mason jar here because this is not going to be enough. This just is not acceptable. And then we also need some fizzy water. So those are all of our ingredients. Oh, and if you want to garnish, just a little lemon slice. Lemon slice garnish. Isn't that right, Hushy? Oh, that's good. It kind of, to me, almost tastes like a sidecar whiskey sour hybrid kind of situation. It's in that realm. Yes. Okay. We have our shaker. I'm just going to strain out any melted ice. We already have some ice in there. We got some ice. Cinder, what are you doing? Yeah, you. What you up to? She's staring off into nothingness. Yeah, what you up to? She has no words. Okay. Shaker with ice. But is it a daisy? Well, we have sweet, we have sour, and we have spirit. So you tell me. Okay. Sherry, or in my case, brandy. We're going to put in an ounce. we're gonna put in an ounce of our rye as well. Agreed, Warren, agreed. And yes, you are correct, Father. You are correct. I need to keep my eyes on there. I have a lot of moving things over here, so I don't always see when over here moves. Okay, an ounce of our rye. It is optional for your rye to have a little green bow on it, but can't hurt if it's there. Let's just readjust that. It should be facing forward. Okay, then we need our pineapple juice, or in our case, it's pineapple mango. We're gonna put in, yeah, and what I wanna do with this show is, I mean, we do a lot of crazy recipes. We do things that would require people to buy things at times if they want to join us. However, if you want to drink it, Dad, I'll make it. How about we do Kahlua as your alcohol and kiwi syrup as your sugar? Yeah, so we do a bunch of different recipes here. We're putting in 1 ounce of our juice because I like to show that you can, as long as you got the ingredients for it at times, you can make even the craziest of cocktails. However, I also am a big fan of, if you don't have this but you got something close, use that. Why go out and buy an extra type of booze, for instance, if you have something close or something comparable that you can replace it, and you will likely potentially enjoy it more, or at the very least you won't be buying a whole extra bottle for no reason, right? Makes sense. Okay, lemon juice. We're putting in 3/4 of an ounce. One of these days, and who knows, maybe it's already happened, I'm going to get lost in what I'm saying and end up putting the same ingredient in twice. I can sense it. It's going to happen. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. And that's the end of that mason jar. It's the end, Hushy. You know, standing right there, sir, isn't very smart, because when you sneak up behind me and you sit behind me without telling me, that's a great way to get stepped on or knock me over. That's also a thing that could happen there. Okay. Just have to make sure. Typically, it's only simple syrup that I don't mark, but on occasion, you know, things may happen, and I may not mark something else. And then we need, oh, forgot to mention, bitters. Not required. Still a delicious cocktail without them, but since we have them here, just 1 dash of bitters in there. Ta-da! Yeah. Are you ready? He's ready, but first we need to get our glass ready. Glass. Ice. Fizzy water. 1 ounce of fizzy water. There we go. At some point, and I don't necessarily have the creative chops to do it, well, that kind of creative chops, the visual creative chops, but I want to create a little character that it says sugar dance time at the bottom of the screen. You see a little me doing a, because I think that would add some pizzazz. He's curled up in the chair. Hushy's curled up in the chair, and he's ready. He's ready for the dance, aren't you, Hushy boy? Okay, here we go. As Mom said earlier, here we go. Ready, Hussie? Here we go. Why, thank you. Okay, now we shall strain it into our glass. Nope. Mom, I think Dad's beating you to it. And we put our lemon.
Guess what?
What?
I'm not in Winnipeg.
That's a very good thing.
For 2 days.
For 2 days. You don't have a hole in the center, so I'm just going to put it here.
I came back last night. I'm going back on Monday morning. Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I need a hot drink after being in Winnipeg for a week.
Yeah?
Oh, very drinkable.
Kind of sidecar-y,
Very drinkable.
whiskey sour-y.
You should try this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are great emojis. Lillian and Mom. Great emojis.
Hey, the OBS looks nice, but the camera angle is not as wide as with the YouTube software, because you can see right along there. So I like this camera angle better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. But I had to put this here because watching it here,
No.
that fucks with my brain.
Oh my god.
That's why I was saying it looks super laggy.
It's very, very latent. The latency is a lot longer compared to the other platforms.
Yeah, because...
But this is a professional studio.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it takes a bit more time for it to get from OBS to YouTube and then out to all of you.
But you can play around with it more. You can do more settings. It's
exactly. That's why I want to have like a little shaker dance logo at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like it's time for the shaker dance.
I used OBS when I was doing online teaching and pre-recording. It was really good. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Hi, sweet.
Hershey missed his papa when he was gone. Yeah, you did. Hershey would sit in the basement on his own. It was so sad. Okay. Just while we're in this brief interlude here, I'm gonna see about making... Okay, I have made Laura a moderator, and yeah, Tech Talk. Andrew says Tech Talk, and
TikTok?
Tech Talk. And Warren. So, all the people in the chat are moderators. Once we have people that we don't know, obviously those people won't be, but I figure the more of you that I trust, the more of you are moderators, then we'll be safe, right? We'll be safe.
Cat alert.
Yeah. You want to be tripped on, don't you? I don't know how you managed to get behind me all sneakily, though, because you are chunky.
He's not chunky.
He makes the floors creak.
He's
He makes the floors
such
creak.
a sweet boy. He's my sweet boy. I'm not chunky. I'm big boned.
The vet put him on a diet for his big bones.
Vet doesn't know about big bones.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Vet's never seen a big bone cat before. Okay, just gonna make sure. Stand out. And now, we are wrench people, Andrew says. Yes, everyone is a wrench person. But the more unwrenched people that we see in the chat, that we don't recognize their names, the better, right? This is a good thing. But I want to have enough of you wrenched people. That way we're prepared. Basically, if someone comes in our chat who we don't know and they say things that are not very great, one of you wrenched people can be like, oh, no, that kind of talk's not allowed here. Okay. Brande. We're going to put in 1 ounce, Heshi. How do you feel about that? Brande. Then we're going to put in our... Yes, Leanne, you are powerful with your wrenches. We're going to put in our rye. Don't let it go to your head, Andrew. Okay. Then we put in pineapple juice. Again, 1 ounce. Then we're going to put in 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. Three-quarters of an ounce of simple syrup. And then just one measly little dash of bitters. Eh, Hashi? Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Excellent. It's all boiling into place. Our glass. Excellent. Ice. Fizzy water, we're putting in 1 ounce. Oh, it's fizzy. Like so. That way our glass is all ready for us for post-shaker dance. Hey, Hashi? He's staring at the lights on the ceiling. He's ready for the shaker dance. I'm ready for the shaker dance. Mom, you don't look impressed. I'm curious as to exactly what you're not impressed with. But I'll ask you when you come down for your drink. So let's shake it up. Let's shake it up, Hashi. Here we go. Yeah, I thought so. Well, it's ready. Strain it in over our ice and fizzy water. Add in our lemon slice and a straw.
I had to wait so long for my drink.
My apologies.
It's not your fault. Somebody took my turn.
Yep. I heard him coming. He was ready.
He was ready. He was ready. Cheers.
Cheers.
Ooh.
You
Yep.
understand why I said sidecar whiskey sour?
Yeah. That's what a cocktail should be. It's very good. Ooh. I'd have to put this on the regular list.
Oh, that list is slowly but surely getting somewhat longer. Watch out, you got Hushy right behind you. getting in the way.
Cinder was upstairs with me.
Mm. So she left me and went to you.
Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sometimes she likes me more. I sauntered. Nash dash.
Unabashed.
Yeah, that was just me falling asleep waiting for my drink.
Yep.
God, is impatient.
Ugh. I stand by my assessment. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
By the way,
Yeah.
Lag?
Yeah.
There was a lag.
There was a lag.
There is a lag.
There's always a lag.
There's always a lag. L-A-G.
Uh-huh.
Lag.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so this is OBS. This is what it looks like in OBS. So it looks like it normally does, right?
Yeah.
Except, all the OBS stuff at the bottom. This is what I was seeing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fix that.
Yeah.
That's very confusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more distracting than this is.
Yeah, this is much better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so I have been. It has been requested that I make someone's favorite cocktail.
Whose favorite cocktail?
Yours. Her current go-to. And it's a nice simple one with simple ingredients. And as I was talking about earlier, Hashi. We like doing the funky, crazy, out there drinks that may require extra ingredients that you don't have on hand all the time, or prep work of making things or whatever. But it's also really nice to just have recipes of cocktails that you often will likely have the few ingredients and you can just put it together really quickly. And so we're going to do some of those cocktails as well, and also talk about different ways that if you just like, I don't know, just like a baseline kind of rule book of, if you just want to make yourself a nice cocktail, you don't want to put too much effort in, there's my baby, then you have these kind of tried and true cocktails or steps or whatever that you can use. And then it can kind of just be whatever you got on hand, you can make it into a cocktail. Or a mocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because I don't want to, this is a cocktail show, but I don't want us to forget anyone who has a disability or chronic illness that results in them not being able to drink booze, or some other sort of health issue, or someone who's pregnant, or someone who's just choosing not to drink, or someone who's sober. There are so many reasons why people can't or decide not to drink alcohol. And I don't want them to feel like they can't be here. So there's that too.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes. So for next week, we will just need 3 ingredients, and they are actually all sitting out here right now. Lemon juice, rye with a bow, that's optional. The bow is optional. And some simple syrup. That's all you need. That is all you need for next week's drink. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But the squeezy of the lemon is optional, because you can also just buy a bottle. Done. So yeah, thank you for coming to make a drink to honor Black History Month with me. However, as you can tell, I am a white woman. I am not black. And I think it's important for all of us white people to take this month to research, to educate ourselves on Black people and their experiences and their history, because that's what this month is all about. We talked about Tom Bullock today, but that is only just one Black man from history. There are so many Black people that have shaped our world and our history and continue to. And I think it's very important that we don't just hang out in our little privileged world of being white this month, and really always, but this month especially, take the time to do some research and do some education. So, if you're in the group and you find some education, feel free to share it. And I will see you all next week. Enjoy your beverages. And I look forward to making our beverage next weekend. I know this one over here will very much enjoy that beverage. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. I think I gotta go here.
Mm-mm.